We are back with our last official NFL hierarchy before the season starts. This is calculated from all the things I've seen in the offseason, all the trades, all the free agency signings, the draft, everything. These are my top 10 teams going into week one. Yes, people throughout the year will fall out. Yes, people will move in, and we will update this weekly. Starting at number 10, we have the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I think the Falcons have done an amazing job this offseason. They didn't have a quarterback. What did they do? They went and got Kirk Cousins. Coming off an injury, what did they do? They drafted a really, really stud backup just in case. That left a lot of people mad. Oh, they need a pass rusher. Oh, they need this. Oh, they need that. Well, don't worry. They went and got some vets on the defensive side of the ball. Matthew Judon, Justin Simmons. They stacked the defense. You have a generational talent tight end in Kyle Pitts. You have a solid young wide receiver in Drake London. Bijan Robinson is going to be running that rock this year. I think this team is going to upset some teams. I think they win the division. I think they win 11 to 12 games. Next at number 9, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I feel like they're a little low on this list. I'm going to need to see a little bit. I'm going to need to see Justin Burrow. I'm going to need to see Joe Burrow staying healthy. I'm going to need to see Jamar Chase on the field. I'm going to need to see if the defense can play a little bit better than they've played the last few years. I need to see, is the O-line going to hold up? I need to see, is the running back game going to blossom? There's a lot of what ifs on this team, and I think the Bengals have to come out and make a statement the first few weeks. At number 8, we have the Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb still on IR, going to be out the first 4 weeks. Your run game is going to be iffy going in against the Cowboys. You have a solid wide receiver core. You acquire Jerry Jeudy. Is Watson going to arrive this year? I feel like we've been talking about Watson for years. I feel like we have not seen his full potential since he's been in Houston. We need to see something from Deshaun Watson. That defense is going to defense, but is the offense going to offense? Next at number 7, might be a little low. Y'all let me know down in the comments. We have the Philadelphia Eagles. Can Jalen Hurts throw over 30 touchdowns? Can he thrive without his amazing center? I think they still have solid tackles. I don't think the O-line took too much of a massive hit. Shout out Jason Kelsey. Barkley is going to absolutely thrive in this system. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they went and traded for a wide receiver. I just can't remember his name, from the Commanders. Jahan Dotson. He's going to be an absolute dog. They stacked the wide receiver core. This is Jalen Hurts' year to prove he is absolutely an elite quarterback in the NFL. The defense, you lost some players, you gained some dogs. Lost some older players, you got some good youth. Fixed your cornerback issue potentially. You got depth at cornerback. You got depth at safety. You got depth at defensive line. I think this is their year to prove it. They're absolutely a top 5 team in the league. I'm hoping I'm moving them in the top 5 after their first few performances this season. At number 6, we have the Miami Dolphins. Where are they at? There we go. Oh, that's number 5. Now, the Dolphins are an interesting story. Their defense fell off last year, so what'd they go do? They added some okay pieces to defense. They added some good depth pieces. What did they do with the offense? Not really anything. Your offense fell off at the end of the year. Maybe your running back core comes in and is healthy this year. They're going to be splitting reps more. I think they're going to be splitting reps between 3 running backs. They have a really solid rookie running back. You have Achane. You have Mostert. You have Tua Tagovailoa, who is going to hopefully take a step this year with Tyreek Hill, with Jalen Waddle. If those 2 wide receivers can stay healthy, the sky is absolutely the limit for this Miami Dolphins team. Number 5, we have the Detroit Lions. Now we're breaking into the top 5. This is going to get interesting. Y'all lock in with me. At number 5, we have the Detroit Lions. Gibbs coming in the season with a hamstring injury. I don't know what it is with Lions running backs and hamstring injuries, but it is bad. But you still have Montgomery to fall back on. I feel like Gibbs is going to again like last year. Not seeing insane usage at the beginning of the year. You got Montgomery, use him. Your wide receiver core, Amon-Ra St. Brown, coming off an insane year. He's looking to build on that. Jared Goff, now this is going to be the question for the Lions. Is he going to pick it up? And is he going to thrive like he did last year? Can he replicate his play from last year? I've been critical on Jared Goff. I feel like he's a bus driver quarterback. Can he take that step and become an elite passer in the league? Next, at number 4, we have the Houston Texans. Now, I'm very critical on the Texans. I need to see a lot more from CJ Stroud. I think he has the mentality to be an amazing quarterback in this league. This is the sophomore year. Everyone has the tape on you. Everyone has the tape on the offensive scheme. So what did they do? They went and got him Stephon Diggs. You already have Nico Collins. You have Tank Dell. They went and got him Joe Mixon. They bolstered the run game. On the defensive side of the ball, they got one of the best linebackers currently in the league on a discount. This team is absolutely stacking for a Super Bowl run. They got the keys. All they got to do is turn the car on and start driving it. At number 3, we have the San Francisco 49ers. Not really much fell off from this team. You're not going to have Greenlaw at the beginning of the year. Is Hufanga going to come back and be starting? I'm not 100% sure. Is he playing week 1? But your defense is still absolutely ridiculous. Your whole offense is coming back. You fixed the contract dispute with Trent Williams. You fixed the contract dispute with Brandon Ayuk. You got Brock Purdy looking to make a statement so he can become the highest paid quarterback in the league. There's a lot riding on this season. Can you get over that hump? Can you finally beat Patrick Mahomes? At this point, he might be the owner of the San Francisco 49ers because he owns them in the Super Bowl. Number 2, we have the Baltimore Ravens. What can I say? Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. You're gonna let Lamar pass on first and second down. If you get a 3rd and 5th, you're running it. 4th and 2, you're running it. I think the Ravens are gonna be a premier 4th down conversion team this year. I think they're going to convert the most 4th downs in the NFL. They lost both their coordinators, right? Offensive and defensive. I still think they're going to thrive. I think losing their offensive coordinator might help them a little bit because running the ball only, 20% of the time against the Chiefs really, really hurt them in the playoffs. I think the Ravens are coming out. I think they are looking for some revenge. I think they are the 2nd best team in the league currently. And last but not least, y'all already know who it is. Patty Ice, Patrick Mahomes, the man, the myth, the legend. You got Patrick Mahomes. You got Jason Kelce. You got Travis Kelce. Shout out Taylor Swift's boyfriend. You have Hollywood Brown coming back hopefully midseason. You got a young stud, the fastest wide receiver in the league, and Xavier Worthy. You have a solid defense. You move on from Snead. They would not move on from Snead if they didn't have a guy backing him up that they thought was an absolute dog. You bring Chris Jones back, the heart and soul of that defense. I think this team is poised for a three-peat. I think they're going to do amazing things this year. So this is our last official hierarchy before the season starts tonight at 7:30. Shout out Chiefs Ravens. Give us a absolute banger tonight. We'll recap this. Number 1, we have the Chiefs. 2, we have the Ravens. 3, we have the 49ers. 4, we have the Texans. 5, we have the Lions. 6, we have the Dolphins. 7, we have the Eagles. 8, we have the Browns. 9, we have the Bengals. And to round out the top 10, we have the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this list down in the comments. Who would you move up? Who would you move down? Don't forget, like and follow.